Hey guys, today I am going to tell you a story. The story's timeline is nearly end of 18th century and starting of 19th century. So, there was a French man who used to do the business of skin of dead animals. He wanted to study well, he wanted to become rich and live a luxurious life, but because of his poor economic condition he was unable to do so. One day he heard the news that his wife have given a have given the birth to a child. He became very happy and joyful and thought that he was unable to study, but his child will study well in any situation and become a rich person. Because of poor economic condition also, he admitted his child in a very renowned school in the town. Now the classmates or the friends of his child used to call him as a dumb boy, because his child was little bit weak in studies, but he was very hardworking and used to do help in the work of his father. On a very normal day, a crazy wolf bitten 8 peoples in that town, and because of which unfortunately 5 people died in few weeks. Now that child used to ask his father again and again that why don't they are doing anything to save them. Because of frustrated with his child, the child's father said him that if you are worried that much for them, then why don't you study well and make medicines for them. Now the child became very serious, and whenever he used to do laziness or makes excuses, the faces of those persons, the conditions of those persons used to come in front of his face, and to make the medicine of rabies, actually the disease name is rabies, became his dream. He completed his school life. His father was happy by seeing the efforts of his child, because of which he sent his child to Paris for further studies, and for this he taken a loan also. Now that child became a young guy. He completed his courses in chemistry and physics. Now he appointed as a professor in a university. Along with teaching, he also used to used to study himself. He didn't discontinue his own studies, or he didn't discontinue his researches. After lots of studies, he observed that very small worms, which cannot be seen with naked eyes, which requires a microscope, are present in everything. Now here he discovered a technique to prevent the milk spoilage. In this technique, milk is first heated to 70 to 75 degrees Celsius and then cooled quickly. This technique is called as pasteurization. Now many of you may have guessed the name of that guy, but his dream was to make the medicine or vaccine of rabies. He started working hard for that. He started taking the samples of rabies infected dogs. He used to roam in the city to catch the dogs or wolves or foxes which are infected by rabies and used to do experiments on them. He had put his heart and soul for this. He was working day and night for this, but because of this he had disturbed his family relationship. After some time he came to know about the cholera disease found in hens, because of which many hens were dying. On the same time, he referred to Edward Jenner. He studied his story and made the conclusion on the activities done by Edward Jenner. You may be knowing that Edward Jenner is the father of vaccination, who had made the first vaccine against cowpox disease. Now what conclusion he made is that our body have immune system which used to recognize the pathogens and kill them, but somehow these pathogens are hiding from our immune system, because of which our body is unable to kill them, or our immune system is unable to kill them. But if, as Edward Jenner had done, if we use attenuated virus or attenuated pathogen, attenuated means partially killed or disabled pathogens, if we use them, then they will lose their capability of hiding from immune system, and our immune system will easily recognize them and kill them. Based on this conclusion, he made the attenuated bacteria of cholera pathogen. The pathogen name is Vibrio cholerae. So he made it attenuated Vibrio cholerae and injected into the hens. The hens which are vaccinated by this attenuated Vibrio cholerae had never got the disease cholera in their lifetime. Now he did same, he used the same logic to make the vaccine against the rabies, and he got the positive results. He tested these vaccines on the dogs and all the results were positive only. Now one day a woman with his child came to him. She was crying because his child was bitten by a rabies infected dog. She was begging to save the life of a child, but that guy was reluctant to inject the vaccine into the child, because it was never tested earlier in humans, and it can have adverse effect on any human, because it was never tested that it do have any adverse effect. If it have, then what modifications should be made. So these all were not happened earlier, but he had no other option. So he injected a small dose of that vaccine in the child, and he continued to injecting or vaccinating the child for 21 days with increasing doses. Finally, the child got revived from rabies and he didn't got any adverse effect. This was a revolutionary change in the humanity. This was a revolutionary change in the life of humanity, because at that time world's population was around 150 crore, and every year around 1 crore of people got bitten by either wolf or either dogs or either any bat or any fox. So you can think that how many lives have been saved by this guy. And this guy was no one else but Louis Pasteur, the savior of billions of life. So I hope you like this video. Meet you in the next video. Till then, au revoir. If you want a video that how our immune system works, then put a comment below.